man. I'm sorry, sir. We do not have pepperoni. What you mean we ain't got no pepperoni, man? This is a pizza place, ain't it? This is a pizza place, but we do not carry any pork products. Ain't got no bacon, man? Nope, no bacon either. What about sausage, man? No, dude, we don't have any sausage either. Well, what kind of toppings you got, man? Oh, we have many, many toppings. You could have halal meat. The hell is that? That sounds like a disease, man. Oh, no, it is very good. And what do you call it, man? Halal meat. Halal who, man? Oh, it is very, very good. Listen here, man. I can't eat something I can't pronounce, man. You got any suggestions, man? Because I'm hungry. Well, you could have the chicken shawarma pizza. Chicken who? The chicken shawarma pizza. What the hell is a shawarma? Man, that sounds like something that come out of you, man. Are you sure that's food? Oh, it is a very tasty meal. We make chicken and we put the seasoning on it. It is very good. Do I have to call the health department on you? Oh, no, this is food. It is very, very good. No, man, I don't want that. Well, you could put on lots of veggies. No, do I look like a vegan, man? Look at me, man. Do I look like one, man? What is a vegan? Man, them those skinny people that look like they're dying, man. Do I look like I'm skinny and dying, man? No, sir. You do not look skinny. What are you saying? I'm looking fat, man? No, sir. I did not say that either. Well, you better know, man, because this is a condition, man. Whoa, I am very sorry about that. Do you have any fish in here? Oh, we could put sardines on the pizza. No, man, you ever tasted sardine? You give them to the people on the street so they ain't got nothing to eat, man. You see I'll be eating? There's lots of me here. You got any kind of fish, man? I smell tuna around here, man. No, we don't have tuna, sir. Now take a whiff. I know I can smell tuna, man. Oh, you know, it does smell like tuna in here. Well, put some tuna on it, man. But, sir, we don't have tuna here. Now, I can smell tuna, man. It's all over. Take a deep whiff, man. Put some tuna on that pizza, man. But I'm sorry, sir. We do not have tuna. Man, look it. It's coming from that chick over there. Maybe she knows. Who? That chick with the mask on and everything, man. You know, what do they call that, a puka? Oh, the burqa. Man, I can smell tuna coming from her, man. She got it all over her. She must have been making a tuna sandwich or something, man. I don't know. I will ask her. Excuse me, miss. You got tuna? But, sir, we do not have tuna. Oh, man, forget it. I'm out of here. I'm never coming back here. This place is crazy. There ain't no pig in here. I'm going to Timmy Ho's. Thank you for coming, sir. Goodbye. You're listening to the John Lebang Show.
It's what's cool on radio.
Let's see if one of your cities, if the city you live in, is listed as USA Today's least livable top 50 worst cities to reside in. I was not surprised one bit, ladies and gentlemen, by this report by USA Today. In fact, when we got to some of the ones higher in the top 10 list there, I laughed because I could have guessed them. Without any trouble, I could have guessed them. So, at number 50 is Fort Smith, Arkansas. 49 is Salt Lake City. That surprised me a little bit. I didn't know Salt Lake was that bad. I'd only been through there one time, and I really didn't spend any time there. So I just thought it was a weird, different place. So down in Utah, it's a little bit of different as far as the people are than they are here in the Midwest. Number 48 is Gainesville, Florida. 47, Atlanta. Atlanta makes the top 50 list. Number 46 is Tacoma, Washington. I've been there. It's a little bit of a rundown city. To me, it wasn't anywhere near some of the places I'd been through, and we're going to get to those places. Boy, are we going to get to those places. Albuquerque, New Mexico is at 46th. Jackson, Mississippi at 44. Syracuse, New York, 43. At 42, we got Miami, Florida. 41, we got North Charleston, South Carolina. At number 40, South Bend, Indiana. New Haven, Connecticut at number 39. Probably because it's freaking cold there sometimes. 38 is Tallahassee, Florida. Second Florida nominee right here. And They're at number 38. Kalamazoo, Michigan at number 37. Michigan in itself is kind of a rundown state, so you're going to get cities like Kalamazoo that can't keep up with some of the better cities in the country. Number 36 is Knoxville, Tennessee. 35, Toledo, Ohio. Toledo, Ohio makes 35, and I've been through that city, and there's some pretty rundown areas. It's amazing that they are this low on the top 50 list. You'd think they would be closer to the top. And that means there's probably some way worse cities than Toledo. Buffalo, New York at 34. Canton, Ohio. Another Ohio. That's 2 in Ohio. New York's made it a couple times too. You see, it's starting to pile up here, folks, for some states. Fresno, California is the first entry from California at 32. At 31 is Tucson, Arizona. 30 is Trenton, New Jersey. Dayton, Ohio, another Ohio. It's not looking good for those Ohio residents. Let's keep going. At number 28, you got Springfield, Massachusetts. 27, Oakland, California. That's where the Raiders used to be. Are the Raiders still there? I don't know. I just remember when you would watch a football game in Oakland, that crowd was pretty rough and tough. Merced, California is next on the list at 26. 25, Miami Beach, Florida. 24, Stockton, California. 23, Dayton Beach, Florida. Number 22 is Charlestown, West Virginia. Shiverport, Louisiana makes 21. Compton, California makes 20. Yes, Compton's a rough and tough city, and it makes the top 20. Little Rock, Arkansas. I would have never thought that would be in the top 20. I don't know much about Arkansas. It's one of those few states I have not traveled to. Gary, Indiana. And that I thought would be a lot higher because Gary is the stinkiest town that I've ever been in. Number 17, Pueblo, Colorado. Isn't that where there used to be a little place you would write to in Pueblo, Colorado. I forgot what the business was. You can write to Pueblo, Colorado. I remember that as a kid. That was many, many moons ago, and I'm probably dating myself. Number 16, Rockford, Illinois. Number 15, Youngstown, Ohio, and Ohio is starting to rack up a whole bunch of them. Number 14, San Bernardino, California. Florence Graham, California is next at 13. Number 12, Homestead, Florida. Number 11, Hartford, Connecticut, where the Whalers used to reside. Number 10, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. At number 9, Baltimore, Maryland. Oh, that's right. We remember all the pictures of the hoodlums out there burning down their own city because, hey, their city is so great that they want to burn down even more of it. Number 8, Springfield, Missouri. That's interesting. Again, I've never been to St. Louis, Missouri, or Springfield. I've never been to Missouri. Maybe I don't want to go now. Number 7, Albany, Georgia. Their first installment is way up at number 7. Number 6, Wilmington, Delaware. Cleveland, Ohio is at number 5. You people in Ohio might need to start talking to your government and start cleaning things up if you're making, 5 or 6 cities on the top 50 worst cities to reside in. Not helping your property value if you're making this kind of list. Number 4, Memphis, Tennessee. Number 3 is St. Louis, Missouri. Not a good place to live. And number 2, we get into it, folks. This is my beautiful state. One of the most corrupt states in the entire nation. Number 2, Flint, Michigan. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Flint, Michigan, who has had the Democrat Party running that city for, 50, 60, 70 years. They have water issues where they poisoned everybody, where they screwed up. They made a bad deal with the city. That is number 1 on the list. So you have a corrupt city in Flint making a deal with the number 1 city. And what is it? Drum roll, please. The number 1 worst city, according to USA Today in the United States, is Detroit. Detroit, Michigan. The poster child of American post-industrial urban decline, Detroit, Michigan ranks as the worst city in the country to live in. Once home to 1.8 million residents, now has about 700,000 people. Most of them are living in poverty. Poverty beyond belief, people burning down houses, crime is up the roof, people killing each other. They talk about how the downtown is expanding and money's going into the downtown. And sure, it's looking beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking beautiful downtown. The problem is, downtown is this little center, little dinky little part of Detroit. And there are square miles, tens of square miles all the way around Detroit that are burnt down, wrecked, abandoned, destroyed, barely in service. It is a disgrace to see what has happened to this town. And of course, it has been run by the Democrat Party for another 50 years. They're the reason that Flint had their water crisis because Detroit cut them off from water early before Flint had their deal in place and their stuff in place with their new water supplier. So then they had to use the poison Flint River, and then they had to overtreat that river, which then translated into destroyed plumbing and pipes and lead in the pipes and kids drinking it and people getting Legionnaire's disease. Oh, what a fabulous state Michigan is. It's awesome. And we hear all this Detroit pride here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what they're proud of. They're proud of being the worst city in the nation. I mean, and the second worst city's Flint. I've been to both. They're just wrecks. Both cities are complete wrecks. There's not enough money that could come into these cities to rejuvenate them for any sustained period. They're going to get their little buildups, and then people are still not going to go there in great numbers until they bring in something cool. And sports teams are cool, but not enough to drive people into the city. And to get to the city, you got to drive through the ghetto in any direction you're coming from. It's not like you can just bypass the devastation of a decayed city. And the Detroit airport barely functions, so they have to use Metro Airport, which means if you're driving into the city from there, you're going through all the ghetto. And you can't get there anyways because all the money that's being dumped into construction. And I wish I could get into that because they're building a sidewalk in a nowhere land road, not but 2 miles from here. There's nothing around there but industrial complex. Nobody walks these roads at all. 0 people are walking these roads, and they're spending money on a freaking sidewalk that'll never be used when we have decaying roads all throughout the county, all throughout the state that could use some of that freaking money to be put into them. We're up against it, folks. We're at the end of another hour. The John Lebang Show, and we didn't even get into half the other subjects. Stay tuned for hour number 2 because we have Mike Peter from IRN Radio in Tampa, Florida, joining us for an hour-long discussion that you're sure to enjoy. Thank you to all my affiliate stations carrying the John Lebang Show. Don't forget to go to that website. That's www.jlebang.com. Thank you, my listener, because, man, I don't know what I would do without you. You guys continually tune in. The numbers are in the tens of thousands when you add up all the stations that are carrying the John Lebang Show, whether it's in the United States, in the Netherlands, in England, Germany, the United Kingdom. Thank you all for listening. And until the vibrations of my vocal cords reach your ears again, this is John Lebang signing off from the Banger Studios.
1. We have liftoff. Tune in again next week. Same time, same space, same station.
Resistance is futile.